In this speech, I will be discussing one of the most important life lessons, which is to cherish every moment with my loved ones because life can be cut short. Unfortunately, I learned this in a very emotional and difficult time in my life, but it is easy to get through my day stressing about the long list of things that I need to get done. And it's too easy to get frustrated or run out of energy. In other words, it's very simple to just focus on those things that I need to get done instead of focusing on the time that's given to me to acknowledge the presence of my family, friends, and loved ones. Simply saying I love you is a quick way to accomplish this. The best way that I have accomplished this is by being present for someone with my body, thoughts, and words. For example, my children very well understand that I think about 20 million things day in and day out, and I have to get 20 million things accomplished day in and day out. And sometimes my job is not easy. But instead of focusing on my delays, I focus on my children. By dropping everything that I'm thinking about, dropping everything that I'm doing, to hug them and speak to them kindly. And when I do this, they know that I deeply, deeply care for them. Growing up, I always knew about this life lesson, but I did not fully make a connection to the meaning of it until my mom passed away from terminal cancer last March. This news came to me with a phone call from my dad. I was in shock when he had told me that the cancer was terminal, that it had already spread, and she had 3 months to live. My mom wanted to fight the illness by receiving chemotherapy, but I knew that I had to mentally prepare myself for everything to go downhill very fast. I went through many emotions. I went through the frustration of being forced to reconnect with family members at family reunions that I did not want to talk to for my mom's sake. My body was tired from having to take my children on 8-hour car trips every month. I was emotionally drained from seeing my mom wither away. I was traumatized from seeing my mom's corpse in the emergency room, stiff and cold, after she passed. And a lot of those images I had a really hard time getting out of my head. But at the end of this whole ordeal, I could have complained. I could have wished that time could go faster so that I would not have to go through this discomfort anymore. I did not have time to complain because I quickly felt the bitter pain of losing a loved one. When I hit rock bottom, my life lesson hit me very hard. When I was at my lowest points, I thought about time differently. Instead of thinking to myself that I'm 31 years old, so I have 50 more years to live, I thought about my time as being borrowed. All of a sudden, priorities in my life changed. They were geared towards making every moment count by letting my loved ones, families, members, and friends know that they are the number one priority in my life. And they are what matters and what I cherish and what I love the most. Thank you.